Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil.
Oh, he's gifted it, takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rice getting this one clear. That's a delicate pass. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ronaldinho. Petit makes a dash for it, looking to play him in. He is just caressing the ball. Messi powering forward here. Plays it in, big chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, good climb! And he's there to get it away. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rice looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Messi! Against the crossbar. And he has kept it out somehow.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Could move up a gear here. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rice, and here's Hullet. That's really well manoeuvred.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Rummenigge. Cafu. Petit.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Cafu. Cafu makes a move down the right. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That is a brilliant interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Hullet. That's a sharp pass, and he's being shifted off it. Wriggles his way through, and here's Hullet. Chance, surely!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And he welcomes it in. Cafu. They've got a corner here. Defending of the desperate variety. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now the breakaway. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Petit. Oh, this is a very good run. Shot a goal!
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Look, if you want... It's Ronaldinho! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Over to the right flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's found space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. And it's Ronaldinho. Lovely ball and bullet! And he's stuck it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
We're looking at a different game now. And the shot! And that is well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Roberto Carlos. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He came in hard, very hard. Cafu. Good read, needed to be. Pirlo. Vieira. Now, what about a counter-attack? Spread it left. It's a chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's quick to get rid. Rice is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. So no flag here. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches. Manchester United with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Seedorf. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And it's Seedorf. Kvaratskhelia. And he skips past, and the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Into the last quarter of an hour. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Paul. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. And that's been drilled in. And that was very necessary. Oh, they can break here. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. And this is Paulette. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Nedved. He's picked his way through, and he decides to cross it. Oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, look at the space here.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Looking for the run. It's a promising position. And it's Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think we're just about done here.
Has been indicated.
Ambitious ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Azar. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's fabulous. No messing about. And time is up. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Brazil.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
And it's Rodri. And here's Forlan. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's quick to snatch. Messi! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar plays it short. Costa Curta. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Maldini gets over and intercepts. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chance here to counter. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And this is Roberto Carlos. He's found some space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United given another corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Can he get on the end of this? Played in by Roberto Carlos.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Carlos clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And he's gone backward here. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Messi! Brazil are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Brazil restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
He's having a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Hullet. And it's Rice. Roberto Carlos. Pinches it off him. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Grealish ventures forward. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Hullet. That ball looks a good one. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Neymar. This is a promising build-up. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. Evident annoyance. And a chance! Goal! Now, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Manchester United leading now. Rummenigge. Costa Curta. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
And now, to all members of the
It is
crowd,
quite a
I'd like
game,
to ask
breathless
you to join
and
me in
laced with
wishing our
excitement.
birthday
Well, it's a
boy
lead
very
that's by no
special
means
birthday.
convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And so the action is resumed. Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice can so cleverly bypass the press. Maldini. Here's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Van Dijk with a fine tackle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's managed to get free. Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Rummenigge. Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Petit. Forlan. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. Pressure stays on. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Neymar goes short. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nedved. Hullet is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise...
And the shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the lead now is 2. Oh, given away! Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Vieira. That has not gone well.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
Costa Curta.
Heinz Rummenigge.
Petit.
Number 8.
Vieira
Gullit.
is always
Number
scanning
10.
the pitch for targets.
Hazard. Number 41.
And he's forced to go back.
Rice.
Van
Number
Dijk.
13.
Maldini.
Nedved. Coming on the
Welcome
field,
to modern
number
football. You
23,
get hounded by everyone.
Ibrahimovic. Number 19.
And it's
Cristiano
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldo.
And this
Number
is Ronaldo.
20, Ronaldinho.
And it's Seedorf.
Number 15.
Vieira.
Seedorf. Number 4.
Roberto Carlos.
Cafu. Substitution.
De Bruyne absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kimmich. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Brazil can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Seedorf gets on his bike and on the move. He has found the way through. Leicester deals with that comfortably. Fermin getting forward. Referee's given a throw. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lopez. Very nicely done. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Ball's gone out of play. Petit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Cafu.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now this could be a chance. Some really good ball movement, and he's in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. That's a little off target. Petit. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
And now, please turn towards
How
the
would you
screen
summarise
for a
what we've seen
special
today then, Jim?
presentation
Well, the
featuring
look on
our
the
best
manager's face
performance
says
today.
it all.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle, and here we go. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
And he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
And here's Bale. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pullet picks it up out wide. He has a look up. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And here's Bale. Nedved. That's the keeper's ball. Ronaldinho. It's Roberto Carlos. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Collar might just make this. And this is Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
In with the challenge. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's in on goal, and he shoots! And he's quick to get rid.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a little off target. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Driving forward. Opts for safety. Van Dijk. Shifted upfield. Messi. And now the breakaway. And it's Bale. Nedved. Pullet. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here. That is great defending, so alert. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he plays one through. He's got away. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice control. He's found a way through. In by Messi. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. He shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rummenigge with the cross. Desailly can get it clear. Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Collar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has not gone well. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. He's come in hard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Rice. Passes short and sharp. Look at the space and Hullet! Superb goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's true.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick announcement.
Manchester United leading by one at the break.
Please watch the screen.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. The second half is up and running. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now he's off and running. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. France needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Roberto Carlos. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Ronaldinho. Chance here to counter. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. Thuram. Ball played for Leicester. And the through ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
The attendance for this match was
a promising build-up.
71,550.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's found some space.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Delivers with whip. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rummenigge. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nedved.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he cuts out the supply.
どこに出したとこいつ
Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. There seemed no way back, but they are level. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 8.
So they have it all to do again.
Number
France
20.
really can sense it now.
Ronaldinho.
This game is theirs to
Number
win.
41.
They just need to step it up
Right.
and force the issue.
Number 13.
He's gone backward here.
Coming on the field.
Well, he got rid
Number
because he was under
23.
pressure.
Ibrahimovic.
Turns back
Number
here, probably the
19.
best option.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Number 22.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Number 15.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
Kvaratskhelia fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kvaratskhelia, he's picked his way through. Well timed, excellent interception. The final 5 minutes. And it's Neymar. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Thuram.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Kvaratskhelia is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And he's got away from him. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Real chance! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they need. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ribéry. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Could move up a gear here. And it's Hullet. Manchester United are enjoying more and more. Kvaratskhelia! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Rummenigge.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Ribéry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quarter of an hour played. So we're still where we started right now. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Hullet. Oh, good spread. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, right place, right time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Kvaratskhelia. Hullet. And it's Rice. Ribéry. Vieira. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And they can counter here. Now it's Hullet. This looks promising. He's got away. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Leicester clears without hesitation. And it's Rice. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he's definitely onside. Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Rummenigge. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. That pass has been well intercepted. Pirlo. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Goal! Spain! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Vieira proves too strong. Ribéry looking for options for movement. Nice bit of trickery. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rummenigge. Oh, just skips past his man. Spain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Rice.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Thuram. This is a promising build-up. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Hullet. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. Great chance! He's got a goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time.
He's having a pop!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bergomi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. That is ended up in no man's land.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And here's Cruyff. Cafu. Seedorf. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic going forward. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the right flank. Chance to deliver.
That's good defensive concentration.
The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Cruyff. That's a nicely shaped ball. Cruyff. And it's Bergomi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Here's Vitinha. Cruyff. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Ronaldinho.
Oh, great feat, that.
Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's looking wide. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Alvarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Ibrahimovic, and the shot! And that's a good finish. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Spain go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and sure...
It's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well read, nice interception. Now can they get it back? Now can he find a finish? He's had a shot! It's a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And time is up. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Looking for options for movement. That's good play. Mateus. Showing great feet. Oh, he's having a go! But he's left disappointed.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ronaldinho. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Hazard. And Mateus. And now the breakaway. Rummenigge. Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. First quarter of an hour gone. So it is still 0-0. Cafu. He won't be happy with that one. Good running, strong and purposeful. Look at the space here. He's found a way through. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Hazard. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cafu. Good driving run. Mateus! Magnificent from Mateus! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop them.
It's Ronaldinho! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's been shifted off it. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Marcelo drives forward on the overlap. Marcelo tried running through him, but he was not having it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Passes short and sharp. Just past the 40th minute mark. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thuram. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Cafu.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's pulled back.
That's good defensive concentration.
And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Manchester United are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Tries one from range. And that tested the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Pullet stood his ground strongly. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, shooting chance! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! A finish right from the top draw. And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Roberto Carlos. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Roberto Carlos looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn in.
Gets his head on it! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Seedorf. And this is Hullet. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So things are underway. Pullet, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter. And I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
Rice. Nicely spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's cut it out. And here's Ronaldinho. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, look at the space. And he shoots! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. Oh, that's nice. Cafu proves just a little bit too strong. Quarter of an hour played. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Maldini getting this one clear. And they're back on the ball again. Pullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rice, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Manchester United very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Seedorf. Vieira gets over and intercepts. And it's Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Hangs impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Seedorf. Pullet. Thinks about the shot. Swing, towering header. And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now there's a fine ball. Showing good feet. And this is Pullet. Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
So much time and space here. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Over to the right flank. Good ball, good take.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Azar. Just past the 40th minute mark. Now it's Azar. Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal. Rice. Now it's Hullet. Saliba. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. This is a promising build-up. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's going wide left. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cruyff. Love chance for a shot! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Roberto Carlos, the cross. Vieira can clear it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hullet. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. He's having a shot! And that's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
Shoots! Oh, good finish. Back to within one. Interesting. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 8.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Right.
Now it's Romario.
Number 4. Cafu.
Kvaratskhelia.
Coming on
Now
the
it's
field.
Ibrahimovic.
Number 23.
This is Ronaldo.
Ibrahimovic. Number
Unrelenting,
19.
uncompromising pressure on him.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Toss to the back post.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 15. Seydorf. Number 13. Nedved.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away.
Kvaratskhelia! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Kvaratskhelia. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now what about this? Terrific effort! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Seydorf attempts a clearance. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's rising! And he's stuck it away. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping.
Can he finish? Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Passing nice and neat. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He is through here. There's the shot! Well, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Romario. Kvaratskhelia. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Azar. And here's the chance to counter. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the defender, Hiroki Ito, looks every inch a modern centre-back, Peter, and his track record in Europe is very impressive to boot. From what I've seen, he is very disciplined, clever, and most importantly, he's actually quite adaptable too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That is good strength. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through, and the shot! It's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Japan are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0. Shapes to shoot! Could be danger here. Played in. Ronaldinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Look at the space here. Japan have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's a sharp finish! And they're threatening to fly away here! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinct.
Just the keeper in his way. Duan. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Tanaka.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Kubo. He's free, he has got space. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's managed to get free.
Wow.
Good play by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. This looks promising. Duan. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half an hour played now. Threads one in. There's the shot! And a neat finish! Back to within one! Interesting! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into...
Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Wow.
Shot could be on. Kamada! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Foot in. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Kamada. He's going for goal! And that was precious close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the right flank. Tanaka. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Hullet. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Duan. And for the first half, that is that. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at
And
half-time.
now, to all members of the crowd,
Neither
I'd
side
like
holding
to
back
ask you
here.
to
It
join
has
me
been
in wishing
quite a
our
half this.
birthday boy
Yeah, they're
a
ahead,
very
Peter, but they
special
can't afford to
birthday.
get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So let's get the ball rolling. Cafu going after that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kamada. Very nicely done. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, that's well spotted. Duan. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
모르는데 저래요.
Tries to play it through. It's a threatening ball. And the finish! And there's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United now... And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution for Japan. Number 4, Canada.
Japan
Number
choosing
6,
to make the first change.
Nakamura. Number
It's starting to
9,
look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Roberto Carlos delivers.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Number 11, Ogawa. Number 26.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Played it again. And it's claimed by the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Maida wriggles his way through. He's found a way through. That is great defending, so alert.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator...